Quality assurance in online learning. In the past 2 decades, learning has seen a dramatic transformation in the way formal education is delivered. Information and communication technology has allowed the creation of e-learning courses and programs which have formed the basis of distributed or distance learning. With the rapid expansion of available e-learning programs, it is imperative that this kind of instruction ensures the best education possible for the participating students. Evaluation of the quality distance learning can range from internal evaluation at the college or university level or accreditation by regional and national agencies. Definitions of quality assurance and distance learning cannot be guaranteed to apply to all situations and contexts, especially since many feel that the quality is not only about the measured outcomes, but also the students' perceptions of learning. In general, regional and national accreditation bodies have governed quality assurance for higher education institutions. Bodies such as the National Council for Accreditation of Teacher Education, or NCATE, and the Council of Higher Education Accreditation, CHIA, require distance learning to have a number of measurable metrics to evaluate quality assurance in a distance learning program. Currently, there are over 15 different agencies, accreditation bodies, and accepted methodologies to measure the quality of distance learning. The challenge for accreditation is to set guidelines on what rules will apply to distance learning that are the same or different than their brick-and-mortar counterparts. Quality in distance learning has been monitored primarily through accreditation, the process by which higher education institutions are scrutinized by internal and external peer review. Moreover, if the growth continues as expected, the demand for quality will only increase. In 2002, there were 5,655 educational institutions accredited by 6 regional and 9 national accreditation bodies. Of those institutions, 2,000 of them offered distance learning programs or courses. In addition, 1.6 million people took at least one online course from those institutions in 2002. That number would rise to a staggering 6.1 million in the year 2012. Distance education providers are increasingly being asked to demonstrate their student retention rates, student satisfaction, faculty satisfaction, measures of student competence in both general skills and skills specific to the field of study, and that they're comparable to the results of traditional education. The Higher Learning Commission of the Council of Regional Accrediting Commissions has issued guidelines for the evaluation of distance online learning education to better clarify what accreditation bodies require of distance learning programs. In this guidance, they name 9 hallmarks for colleges and universities to be mindful of when they're aiming for high-quality distance learning. Although these are the requirements that must be met for the accreditation by the Higher Learning Commission, the guide assumes that even more types of evidence to demonstrate quality will likely be needed to be presented by each college or university. Overall, all of the regional defined accreditation bodies are very similar in the areas that they evaluate for accreditation. Regardless of the location of the college or university, students can be assured of the highest quality of an online learning program if it is accredited through one of the 6 accreditors. There was no contact of any representative for this information. This information, in the form of requirements, is listed on the accreditation webpage beneath each of the universities examined. A local example of ensuring quality in an online learning program is the University of Illinois. The University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign is a member of the North Central Association of Colleges and Schools, or NCA. The graduate school at the university is further accredited by an extension of the NCA, known as the Higher Learning Commission, or the HLC. The University of Illinois has been accredited for campus programs since 1913. Distance learning accreditation was initially sought in 1998 and granted in the 1999-2000 accreditation renewal cycle. The accreditation cycle for the University of Illinois is 10 years, and the university's next accreditation will take place in 2019. Another example of an accredited distance learning program is New York University in New York, New York. This institution has a very robust distance learning program and is accredited in the Middle States Commission on Higher Education, or the MSCHE. New York University was first accredited in 1921 for their campus degree programs, and then in 2004 for their online and campus-based programs, and was most recently accredited in 2014. To be fully accredited by the HLC, the learning institution must meet several core components, including the following. The institution's mission is clear and articulated publicly. The institution acts with integrity. The institution provides high-quality education wherever and however its offerings are delivered. The institution demonstrates responsibility for the quality of its educational programs, learning environments, and support services, and it evaluates the effectiveness for student learning through processes designed to promote continuous improvement. And finally, the institution's resources, structures, and processes are sufficient to fulfill its mission, improve the quality of the educational offerings, and respond to future challenges and opportunities as the institution plans for the future. The MSCHE evaluates organizations in a different way using a 10-year accreditation cycle. The MSCHE addresses 8 major areas during the accreditation process compared to the 5 required for the NCA. The 8 areas reviewed by the MSCHE include the following: integrity, public information, merging or closing, student complaints, involvement in the self-study, continuous improvement, participation, and finally, they must adhere to federal and state requirements. Success in distance learning requires much more than student desire. Distance learning needs the assurance of a program that not only meets regulatory standards, but also serves the student in ways that enable the use and the navigation of the systems involved in this form of education. Regional accreditation is an excellent indicator as to which school and online program is high in quality. Although there are a number of accreditation organizations used to measure the quality of an online learning program, the majority of colleges and universities use the 6 regionally specified accreditation bodies. Most would agree that accreditation is almost universally accepted as the measure for quality and assurance in formal learning.